Hello everybody, welcome to this amazing street food festival in Kuramae in central Tokyo. This is the Torigoe Shrine Festival. They have it every June and it's amazing. It was canceled last year. This year it's back. There's people eating, enjoying the smell of food, grilling meats in the air. How you doing? I thought I would take you through here. I'm actually filming this for a main channel episode. I've eaten already a lot, but I might be inspired to try some more. Let's take a look at some of the really nice foods that they're cooking in these stands here. It's really interesting to see and share.
Hey, can I take a photo? I watch your video.
Oh yeah, sure, okay. But I'm actually live right now. Yeah. You're welcome. That's nice. Alright, we're on the move here. The quality of the stream should be good. We were getting about 40 megabits per second. Oh, here's the Hiroshima Okonomiyaki. And you can see with the eggs on the grill, it's really interesting here. That's a lot of food, a lot of volume for what you pay for this. How much is this? It's 600 yen for that. Well, and they have like corn on it. I think it's for the color. Wow. So just gonna do a walkthrough a little bit this direction, and then we're gonna just wrap back around. So let's focus on the left side, and then we'll come back on the right side, and let me know what you think. If anything looks really delicious, I'll try my best to explain it all to you. This is a grilled beef, and apparently they have Wagyu, although I'm not sure. It just looks like a lot of fat. It doesn't look exactly like Wagyu to me. Street vendors really try their best to make the food look appetizing, of course. Look at this one here. This is also okonomiyaki, but they do something interesting with the egg on top. Look at that. Wow. That is so interesting. This is a Hiroshima style okonomiyaki. There's a pork on top of it. It's not bacon. And in the end, it looks like that over there, cooked with the egg on top. I'll have to come back to this one. They look like they're doing a pretty good job. Wow. You can really smell the grilling and the sweetness of the sauce that's being grilled as well. There's also a really vibrant Filipino festival, Philippine-Japan festival going on in Ueno Park. So festivals are back here in Japan, and shortly tourism will be returning soon. Fingers crossed. This is baby castera here. Small little cakes, bite size, I guess you can call them. Kakigori, which is a staple in Japanese summer. You got the shaved ice here for 300 yen. And you can add in a bunch of different flavors. Ichigo, which is strawberry. There's mango, I see, and melon. Candy apples are always really, really good. So are the candy strawberries. Look at that. That's a lot of sugar there. Of course, we got the chocolate bananas. And here we got, I think that's ayu fish. Grilling around a fire. These ayu fish, how much are they at? I think they're 300 yen each. It's pretty good. Here's some more roasted Wagyu. Grilled Wagyu right there. This festival just goes on and on and on. Now, Kuramae is considered, they say, as like Tokyo's Brooklyn. It's a low area, older buildings. A lot of accommodations and stylish cafes have popped in here. There's a lot of character to this area, and it's within walking distance to Asakusa, which is where you have a Sensoji Shrine and a lot of other really amazing attractions. All right, we're gonna go back and now take a look at the left side. Cookie Ninja, how you doing? Thank you. Let's see if I find something that strikes me. I'm actually full, but I can always possibly eat a little bit more. I'm here tomorrow too, by the way. I'll be filming. I'll be filming tomorrow with Leo and Kanai, and we'll have our yukatas on. I think I'll just have a djembe. I'm not sure. But this street food festival, I've been coming here almost annually. Last year it was canceled because of the pandemic, which kind of stunk. But you can completely understand, you know, why. 2020, I think it was tuned down quite a bit. And then this year it's back, and next year it'll be at full strength. I think it looks like it's at full strength right now. What do you think? But here's the thing, okay? A lot of the vendors that I've been coming to this maybe for about 7 years now, 7 or 8 years. The vendors are in the same place, so the same vendors from the years past, and you can just see them. They just look like they're getting older, like I guess like we all are. But it's nice to see them back. It's nice to see them, the vendors back and having work to do, because for many of them, these big festivals, you can see there's just so many people. It's not quite as much as it used to be in the years past. But they've been suffering pretty bad because they make a lot of their income at this festival. In particular, this festival, because they're mostly, I think, local. Hey, Mr. Potato Head. What? Oh, because they have potatoes. That's awesome. So what do they do? Are these potatoes made from Mr. Potato Head? All right, I just got to bookmark that one. Tomorrow we'll be back here, and I'm going to be walking through probably in the morning when they first open. Depends on the rain too, because as you can see, we have gray skies, and the weather forecast is not perfect over these 4 days. This, by the way, the festival goes pretty deep in there. Check this out. Leo is taking a nap. Rainer, that's where they are. He should be up soon though, and I guess if he wakes up, he might be joining me. Oh, they're going at it with the yakisoba. Check that out. Wow. Oh, the smell of roasting sweet yakisoba sauce and vegetables. Oh man. I see Katayama's in the house. Look at the kids are in here in yukata. They come with the festival clothes on. And Kanai yesterday, if you saw Instagram, she went out and she bought our new yukata, so she'll be wearing that tomorrow. Hey, see, Bob Joe's in the house. Everything is going great, Bob Joe. Let's see what we can find here. I see Irvin's in the house as well. Today you can count to 5. Great to see you here, Irvin, soon. Takoyaki. So I've noticed though that some of the street food prices have gone up by 100 yen. Takoyaki here is 600 yen. Maybe they're using massive, bigger chunks of taco, maybe octopus. But inflation has been held relatively low because Japan, my take on it, Japan hasn't raised the interest rates at all. So inflation is low, but they're also suffering because of a weaker yen as a result of not raising interest rates. There's other things involved with it, but prices here are pretty much the same as they were before, but I'm noticing maybe 100 yen up on some of the things. Churros. I don't know. If you like it, thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up anyways. It's all about the effort. All about the effort. This is champin. This is Kanai's favorite one. And it's like a meat pancake. It's got some spicy sauce you can put onto the side there, I think. The thing is, I think there's a lot of garlic in it, so it sticks with you for a while. Usually pretty reasonable, like 300 yen. What is that, $2.50 or so? Yeah, but you can see here it's just the batter, and It's like basically a gyoza pancake here. Do you see that? That's the stuff that the meat that they put in with the gyoza, and there's the pancake batter, and then they make it flat like this. So champin is pretty good. It's a good starter.
ね、なんかステージの音するよ、中野さん。
You can see that candy is on ice. So the ice makes it harder, but it melts in your mouth, I believe. Look at that. Hey Diane, I'm sorry, I'm gonna move out. The signal goes in and out here, but it was supposed to be pretty strong. I am making an edited video on street food and taking some shots here. So we'll see this in a glorious 4K edited soon. Oh, look at this karage. Oh my gosh. You can smell the chicken and garlic, that crunchy chicken and the oil. Look at that. Oh man, that's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty. Oh. This is the Osaka Yaki. It's sort of like they make them in like a handheld bite-sized okonomiyaki. You can see these pancakes fit in an envelope, and they put the same sauce on it. It's not as complicated as, we'll see if we can see another one where they're making it, but it's not as complicated as the Hiroshima Okonomiyaki, the two versions becoming street food. The Hiroshima a little bit sloppier, but hey, you know, sometimes with street food, that's not a bad thing. Get it all over your face. You're supposed to bring napkins, right? Oh, here's a Japanese tradition. You try with the paper ladles, you try to scoop as many goldfish as you can, and each time you break it, you have to pay, I think, to get a new one. And you get to take these home, not eat them. You have to be very gentle to get the fish. Wow. I've only tried that once, and then I didn't know what to do with the fish because I didn't have a fish bowl. So before you play the game, you should make sure you have a fish bowl to put the fish in, and then you really do have to eat it. Oh, there's yaki ika, or grilled squid. Again, they put a really salty, sweet sauce, like a teriyaki, I guess, something similar. Oh man. All right. Keep moving. There's just so many street food stands. There's no reason to linger too long. Here's another. Oh, I thought that was okonomiyaki. What are they making over here? Let's go take a look. Let's see. This looks like something with beef. This is an Osaka, South Osaka specialty. Interesting. What is it? The light is long. All right, let's just go from this top here. Wow. So it looks like each one looks like an okonomiyaki. He's putting an egg on there. This is bizarre. And then they make something like an okonomiyaki. Look at the mayonnaise on there. That is so Osaka. That is a lot of mayonnaise. And then they dump in like some sort of stew. Look at this over here. Well, that is sloppy. That is sloppy beautiful. Wow. Beef suji, I think that's the guts. So he puts the sauce in the plastic. And then he puts the vegetables, pancake in there, the sauce underneath there. And then he adds in this beef stew on the top of it. I've never seen anything like this. looks like it's got kimchi on it too. Wow. 見たことないこれ Wow. I guess you can add your own kimchi on there. So they say it's a South Osaka specialty. So we're gonna have to come back, and I'll have to see if I can get them tomorrow morning when there's not as many people around, and then I can get people to say a few words. It's very hard to get a permit to film at these festivals. You just have to give them your business card and ask them when there's not a lot of people around a couple of questions and see if they answer you. Yeah, Hiroshima Okonomiyaki seems to be very popular. Now, sometimes every now and then you'll see they got little shops like this. I guess this is they do it all at these street shops here. In the back there's a place where you can go in and sit if you buy from here. But again, local vendors, they also have local spaces, so this is probably not far from their home or their store. Here's some takoyaki going on here. Look at all the color in front of it. That color does attract the eye, and then you look at them making the takoyaki. Oh, this is shichimi. This is the old Edo era spices, and they would do it as a performance sometimes. And you can see he's got a bowl and he's mixing, and he'll ask you how spicy do you want it, and try to customize the spices sometimes. Oh wow, that's a lot of fun. You can put this on just about anything, on udon, on I put the spices on everything, to be honest with you. Sometimes my wife's like, why are you putting spice on there? I said, it's got a lot of flavor, and I said, because I like to put spice on everything. So this is yakitori right here going on. That's interesting. Let's move on. Yeah, the resolution's gonna go in and out. This is the live stream. This whole channel is live streaming. But I am filming an 8K or a 4K episode coming out soon on street food. I was at a here, let's get to the end of the street and I can talk to you for a little bit. Here's some yakisoba as well. There's like a lot of the vendors come from this area, and the Tori no Ichi festival, which is going. Oh, I ate it here last time. I guess 2 years ago, I think I did a live stream through here too. And I ate at this one too. This is okonomiyaki on a stick. Food on a stick rocks. This is hashimaki. Hashimaki is ohashi, which is chopsticks. Ohashiyaki is, that stick is a chopstick. This is pretty cool. I don't know how come, Danny, I don't know why the video is still blurry. All I know is that I do my very best to get the least blurry video as possible. I'm gonna cross the street here. Maybe it'll clear up. There are a lot of people here, and I did check the internet signal, and it's fairly strong. But sometimes it is gonna go in and out. So when I'm around people, I do have my mask on. It's very important at this time to be polite in crowded areas. It's sort of the rule. And even though we're outside, take a look. You can see there's a crowd of people here, so you want to wear a mask to be courteous to other people. If you were sick, having a mask on and not knowing about it would prevent giving it to other people. I don't have the best mask for that, but I was just tested yesterday, so I'm all clear for now. So this is for those joining us, thanks for watching. This is the Torigoe Shrine Festival. The street food festival has been going on as long as I can remember. Through the 24 years I've been living here in Japan, and I've been coming to this one for the last 7-8 years, because Kanai's from this town, Taitoku, which is one of the 23 wards in Tokyo. And Taitoku is Tamachi. It's got a kind of a different vibe compared to Roppongi and Shibuya and Shinjuku. This, I think, is more down to earth, more traditional, more I don't know, more fun in a way. And if you take a look here on this day, this weekend anyways, every weekend, this weekend in June, there must be something like 500 street vendors selling stuff. It started yesterday and it goes on from Friday, Saturday until Sunday tomorrow. And I'll be here tomorrow morning too to film this. Fingers crossed that the rain doesn't wash me out. But I'm hoping that if you can get here in the morning, then the vendors are a little bit more talkative and I can get them to explain a little bit more about the process, what they do, which is fascinating. I want to know more about how people have been faring through the last 2 years as well. And I know that the street vendors have gotten hit just based on the way that they work. Now, where do you eat? You can bring your food to these alleys and these streets here and eat on the curb. But just keep in mind that you might want to bring your own plastic bag for trash. Not a lot of places have the plastic bags for you, and there's no trash can, so whatever you do eat, you're gonna have to carry it with you and throw it away at your own house. That's just the way they do things in Japan. You saw that baby carriage has trash bags on it, or filled with food, not trash yet. Hey, Raymond's here. Thank you, Raymond. I ate a ton already. I'm kind of looking and seeing maybe I'll get something to share with you guys here, but I'll be back here again to eat some more street food with Kanai and Leo when Leo wakes up. They might come out and join me too. I'm not sure. Leo is asleep. This is jaga butter. It's just potatoes and butter. So those big wooden things are steaming potatoes. That's pretty awesome. And there's different flavorings that you could do. Mayonnaise, corn, salt, soy sauce, and miso were the flavors you could put onto there. This is more, what is this? Karage. Oh, it's backwards. I thought it was like gearaka. No, karage. Why is it backwards? That does make an impact. And you can see the chicken is marinating here, and then you just deep fry it, put it in a cup. The small one's 300 yen. That's pretty reasonable. Tapioca drinks are being represented here. Interesting. All right, we're going back to the crowd, so let's just see how bad the signal or how good the signal stays. These are some traditional games that you can play here, and if you win, you get to, I guess they won over here. If you win, you get a prize. It's just like a carnival. But I hope that these festivals never change. It's been like this for as long as I can remember, these tents and stands serving food. I really love it, and it does feel like you are going back in time. I'm sure it's been like this since the Showa era. It's part of traditional Japan. It's part of the Japanese experience. So whenever you can go to the cherry blossom festivals or any festival, especially the ones around shrines that are celebrated shrines, you see he's grinding the cabbage for okonomiyaki there. That's pretty interesting. He's got some on the grill. You have to go to these street food festivals. This one has, 300-400 shops here. The Tori no Ichi in November, probably the biggest of them all. I think it's like 2 kilometers of shops, stands. Some of them, you'll see foods repeated over and over again, but sometimes you'll see stuff that you've never seen before, and that's pretty unique. Oh, this is the Osaka one. I guess they're cooking it right now. These look like just like pancakes of vegetables, and then they put some beef stew on it. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Yeah, Rainer, I'm not a big boba tea person. If I want soup, I'll get soup. It's very confusing for me. I'm old school. I want my drinks to be wet, not chewy. Although it is chewy and wet, it's just weird. I thought that was the New York Yankees symbol gone wrong. What do you think? All right, let's see what we can find here. Tomorrow I'll be here in a jimbei. So I'm just scouting it out too. Today I was filming and I ate about 5 things already. I should have gone live, but I'm filming it for the street food episode. They do have cold beer here. Check that out. Oh man. It feels good because it feels like it is a festive time right now, and it feels good because we've all been stuck inside. Japan in particular. All right, let's walk down a little bit more. There's more street food this direction. This is a festival, by the way, and tonight they'll be carrying a portable shrine down the streets. So oh, look at the mochi. Different flavors for the mochi. They're yaki mochi around a fire. So you can put sweet soy sauce on there, or anko, red bean paste. So the Torigoe festival is really vibrant. It's sort of like the Sanja Matsuri in Asakusa. They have portable shrines that they carry around, chanting, shouting. There's a lot of police, maybe because of the value of the shrines, or because there's a lot of some grilling squid. Oh, there's a Frank hot dog stand. That's interesting. So that's it. That behind me is a hot dog stand. It says Frankfurt. So in Japan, I guess the traditional American hot dog stand has a Japanese style to it. Wow, this is a Sapporo kari kari, so crunchy sticks with cream cheese inside. So this is Sapporo cheese sticks. I've never seen this before. Every year there's always something new. That's curious. I might have to try that. So it's like a crunchy cheese crepe. So all the specialties, all the good stuff is here, plus a few new stuff. Whoa, look at this street is all, the tents almost touch one another. You're seeing a lot of the foods repeat. And it kind of thins out. But it's nice to see people in yukata. It's nice to see people in festival gear. And I gotta go get some. I have to go get mine. I bought a new jimbei the other day. I'm gonna do jimbei this year instead of a yukata. Yukatas are they're really hard. When you sweat, it gets all wet. Jimbei is a little bit cooler and easier to manage. Jimbei is like shorts, and yukata is more like a cotton kimono. But for men, I've seen some girls wearing jimbei. They're mostly like, how do we say? I guess the Yankee girls. The girls are a little bit rebellious. They call them Yankees. They sort of go with the yukata, the jinbei. They wear men's jinbei. But I'm guessing maybe girls have them too, because this girl looks pretty festive, and that is not a yukata. All right, maybe we could try this. Let's try this Hokkaido cheese stick. Gosh, I only
enjoy
have
your videos a lot.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I think this cheese stick looks really interesting. What do you think? Or maybe the okonomiyaki. I'm just so full. I'm actually not hungry and was looking for something dessertish. Lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. Wow, that's... All right, let's just go with the cheese. You can't go wrong. The thing is, I only have a $5. So... I only have a $5 left. I got rid of all my ones. So I'm not sure. It's kind of rude to go in with a $50 bill for a $5 item. That means he's got to have a lot of change, but... I guess gosh, I should have been better prepared. Ah, こんにちは。まあ、チーズスティック一つけど5000円しか大丈夫？ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。How's the signal here? Alright, I'm gonna jump in over here to eat this. Wow, it is hot. This thing just came right up. Imagine living right here in front of all of this stuff here. Ah, my one finger's like burning up here. Alright, Glenn writes in good signal. That's good news. Alright, I'm gonna stand here on the curb here. I put some sauce on it. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's just grilled cheese crepe. That's interesting. It's just a cheese, Hokkaido cheese he wrote in here, battered up and cooked like a pancake, rolled up there like a crepe. I've never seen this before. It's not, you know what? I think the takoyaki and the other stuff probably better, but it's fun and it's hand holdable, and that's what street food should be, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that sauce. It's spicy. Wow. Thank you, Nightbot, for sharing the edited video channel. This is all live streams for anybody watching. Make sure you have the live chat going so you can see what people are talking about. That's pretty good. I'd say like 2.5 out of 5 stars, but I got pretty high standards of street food. I think maybe it could be a little bit crunchier. Maybe I picked it up. It's a little bit doughier, but yeah, I think in about 3 or 4 minutes it might be better, a little bit crunchier. It's hot. Would you buy it again, writes in Ryan? No. In fact, I'm gonna take this with me. Is it pocketable? No. I'm gonna take it with me. That's it. It's not pocketable. It needs bacon. It's a lot of cholesterol. I should have thought this through. Oh. Hot. Hot. All right. Try stuff once. All right, it was worth it. It's interesting, and he's got a customer right now. Nice guy. Thought that I would try it out. I've never seen that though. The kari kari cheese stick from Hokkaido. 2.5 stars out of 5. So that's not actually bad. That's I think 2 stars would be average. My ratings are very high. It takes a lot to get more than to break into the 3.5. 5 star is very, very. I don't think it's ever happened before. Wow. We got some takoyaki right here. All right, let's just keep going this way. This is see what's at the end of the street here. Whoa, squid. That is a lot of ika. That's a lot of squid going on there. My favorite street food that's a hard one. You know, I do like the okonomiyaki, but it's very hard. I think that although that they're selling the same stuff, not every vendor has the same skill of preparing the food. So I find that the quality is very wildly different here. I like this one here. This is the Butatama. I'm gonna go back here. Let me know if the signal gets really lousy, and then I could try to move around. This is a Yakitama. This is like a pork. This is like an okonomiyaki pancake. I thought this was really good too, and they put okonomiyaki sauce on it. It's hand holdable because it's in these grills here that give it a nice round shape to it. I like stuff like that. You know, the sauce is really good. But I found though that if they're cooking it with dough like this, sometimes they cook it too fast and the dough isn't fully done. This Thai ramen here is also quite popular. You see this right here? It's like a soup from Thailand. This is really good, and Kanai approved of that. And he was here last year or 2 years ago in the same spot, so it's nice to see him back again. This tent just says Nama beer. I can get down with that. So I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow, and we could try some more of the food then. Gonna do a lunchtime one before the people start coming in here. Veldron writes in here, I don't know why the quality, it could be just the, a lot of people. Whenever you come to an event, you don't get the same kind of live streams if you just walk in the street at night and people are asleep. And we're between buildings here in an area with, you know, we're at, sometimes it's good, sometimes it goes in and out. YouTube limits it to 720p, but it seems like every single live stream somebody is complaining about the quality of the live stream. This channel has always been an experimental channel, meaning I just bring you with me and share with you a little piece of Japan, and fingers crossed that the signal is good. Kuramae. This, I'm gonna try to interview this guy tomorrow. He was here last year, and you see this? It's basically just puffed sugar. And he finds a way to make just a little bit of sugar into some sort of a larger looking confection that he could sell for 2 for 500 yen. And he was real. I talked to him 2 years ago and was gonna film him, but it was canceled last year. So I'll try to, this is a very traditional Japanese street food. It's like just puffed sugar. And I remember taking a bite of it and it was gone. It's like cotton candy, sort of. Yeah, you know, if you wanna improve the quality of YouTube live streams, go to Twitter and at Mark Team YouTube and tell them to improve the YouTube app for mobile live streaming. They just simply don't care about mobile live streaming, and the app interface hasn't really changed at all since 2017 when I started this channel. They still have a ridiculous 3-second timer for thumbnails. Of course, everybody takes a picture and uploads it because they want to edit them a little bit. It's just such a really ridiculous system. YouTube has put almost zero work into mobile live streaming app. And third-party apps do not work as well. StreamYard has a really cool app that allows to do it in 1080p, but it takes 4 or 5 button pushes to switch from the front camera to the back camera. So there's trade-offs with every single app possible, and I'm not wearing a backpack because that defies the point of like being mobile. So there you go. Some people do live streams through the GoPro app, through the YouTube, through the DJI app. I don't know. I like to go with the front and back camera, so I stopped complaining about it a long time ago, but I still got to answer people who compare it to other live streams. I did a signal check, it seemed fine. There's some squid. We've got karage here. That's a happy chicken. Is it Dos Hermanos Pollos? Is that from Breaking Bad? Fring should have a stand here. Oh, look at the colorful yukatas. I could turn it around here. Hold on. Look at the colorful yukatas. That's nice. Fireworks season is just around the corner. A lot of them were canceled. The Sumidagawa fireworks were canceled. I'm not sure about the Edogawa, but hopefully the summer feels like the summer. I think that they canceled the Sumida fireworks a little bit too early. They should have assessed the situation better, but again, if you cancel at the last minute, a lot of money is lost, so sometimes it's better to cancel it without making commitments. And there you go. At the end of the street here. So, street food festivals are a lot of fun in Japan. This one is the Torigoe Street Food Festival. It's not just a street food festival. It has an actual spiritual meaning connected with the Torigoe Shrine just down the street from here, which has been going on for like 1,000 years or more. The shrines are made of solid gold, they say. Probably not, but it looks pretty heavy. But the street food is connected to that, and the amount of people that come here to watch it is very profitable to have a food stand for this weekend at this spot. And a lot of them are local people, and it's kind of cool for the neighborhood to come out and support them. And I'll be here just filming a little bit more for an episode. I did 2 years ago a festival that's no longer... Hey, there I am. I was here 2 years ago. I did a Whoa. That's a lot of food here. I think it's a mirror. Is it the mirror or is it me? My gosh. I did a festival at Tokyo Dome, which they don't do after the pandemic started, but I filmed it in the last year. And I've been sitting on that footage for 3 years now. So it'll be a very comprehensive Tokyo street food festival video that goes from stadiums to shrine festivals to alleys and shopping street food. So it should be a really good comprehensive episode that I'm making. So if the signal stinks, subscribe to the main channel with edited video content. It's new. We're just coming close to 175,000 subscribers. It's a far cry from the 1.3 million I used to have on the original channel, but we all got to start over and build, and it's fun to see something grow again. If you plant it, it will grow. Water it and give it love. Whoa! Look at that Shinkansen balloon. What? It's got wheels, so you can pull it around. That looks. I gotta get Leo that. But he's gonna jump on it. He's just gonna jump on it, which is probably its purpose. Oh, they got Dr. Yellow. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so there you go, everybody. I think Leo's awake. I just got a message that Leo's awake, so I'm gonna go catch up with them and bring them out here. I'll be doing another episode. I'll be doing another live stream here for lunch tomorrow. So don't worry, I'll be putting some of these super chats to really good work tomorrow, and when I build up another appetite and run this off tonight. And yeah, you know, it's just really good to see that the festivals and businesses are back in Japan operating sort of normally. And it's a good feeling to see, because in life you need to have these breaks in going to work and doing everything every day. These festivals offer these milestones in your life every year that come in, break it up, give it a little bit of excitement. Here's another shrine. Look at this. It's nice. So there you are for everybody. Hope you enjoyed it from Tokyo. I'll be back tomorrow. Click the like button and leave me a comment. What'd you think? What was your favorite street food that you saw today? Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. But appreciate it. Have a nice day. Have a nice night, guys.